April live cattle were sharply lower and really kind of closed down near the lows. And live cattle weren't the only market under pressure. It was a pretty major risk off day across the board. And the large speculator or the funds were really rather long in the live cattle market. So it seemed there was a want to trim some of the riskier positions. And live cattle was one of the markets that did see that risk off trade. It also comes from concern about what consumer demand might be. Live cattle is a little bit less concerned about trade relations, as beef is really mostly a domestic market, but with a large drop in the equity indices at one point, down almost 2,000 points in the Dow, I think at the time of this recording, closer to down about 1,400 either way, a big move to the downside in the equity indices. That makes traders worried that people will potentially want to spend less at the butcher's counter, and maybe looking for cheaper alternatives, maybe looking in favor of chicken or pork, because beef prices are relatively high. So that concern really did cause a bit of a sell-off there for live cattle today, even though box beef prices coming into this week have been really very strong. So we'll see how that progresses going forward. In the meantime, we did have our weekly export sales today, and they were a little bit better than last week at 9,300 metric tons. That is up 16% week over week, and it's up 19% versus the 4-week average. So again, mostly a domestic market, but it is nice to see those export sales improving just a little bit. We'll see how that goes in the future. There's a lot to be paying attention to here in the live cattle market and markets as a whole. So everybody stay tuned and you stay safe.